Hello, everyone. For most of you that don't know me, I'm Gina Aliotti. Welcome to our Summer Squat Challenge. I'm so excited to kick things off with all of you. I have some tips for you guys on how to be successful this summer, okay? If you follow these tips, I guarantee, like 100% guarantee, and you could mark my words and come find me and be like, you guaranteed, and I wasn't successful, but I did all 10 of those. Guarantee you didn't do all 10. So I promise if you follow all 10 of these tips, I absolutely promise you will be successful this summer. Okay, the first one, commit. I need you guys to commit, okay? You guys have already committed by signing up and by introducing yourself. I love all that. You guys are fully committed there. But like, I need you to really commit, okay? So you signed up, you've maybe like said, yay, I'm doing this challenge. Like announce it, shout it, like have a heart-to-heart with yourself and commit, okay? Because you can say you're gonna do something, but I need you to follow through. And I hope that you follow through, but you're the only one that can truly follow through. You are the only one that is going to show up every day. You are the only one that is actually going to get your ass down in those squats and get it done. Number two is creating a habit, okay? I'm really big on mantras. I'm really big on mind because it's like, okay, I'm in for this challenge, but how do I now follow through every single day? How do I now show up when I don't want to? So I'm really big on mantras and like little things that you can do to trick yourself or to kind of get you going every day. Now find a non-negotiable habit that you're going to create for yourself. Let's say you want to wake up and say, I'm going to commit to 10 squats before I brush my teeth. Every morning, I'm gonna do 10 squats. That's it. I'm just gonna commit to that. That's gonna be your squat non-negotiable. I want you to give that some thought. So think about like what you can commit to, whether it be before you brush your teeth, after you brush your teeth, before you jump in the shower, before you have your cup of coffee. Like use your vices to fuel your squats. Before you have, if you have a glass of wine on the weekends or, here or there, you must get in your squats before that. So have your non-negotiable. Like I cannot do this until I do this. And I want you to write that down and kind of create that habit. And before you know it, it's gonna be totally habit and routine. You're not gonna be able to have your cup of coffee before getting in your squats. Okay, number three, I don't want you to see how far we have to go. I want you to completely think one day at a time. I want you to think, today I'm doing my 100. And even within that 100, break it up into like, I'm gonna do my 10 10s. So every day, you're gonna just take it one day at a time. And that's with anything that you do. That's why I love this challenge, because it really it's everything that you do, everything that I'm preaching and teaching to you guys is how I live my life and how I preach and how I teach my own clients. It's all the same principles, you guys. One day at a time, okay? I don't want you to get overwhelmed by it. Number four, this is a good one. I really, really hope that you guys can do your daily 100 every single day and not try to compound squats. I know so many people that did this last year, and I'm proud of you. I really am, for still finishing up, because I know some people were like, I missed yesterday, so I'm doing 200 today. And then some people were like, I missed yesterday, the day before, so I'm doing 400 today. And I was like, yes, like I love that you're that committed. But at the same time, I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, I'm like, I can't imagine that. Like it's hard to get in the 100, right? Because some days are easier than others. But trying to compile them, like 2 days isn't that bad. 3 days, you can do it. 4 days, okay, it's gonna be a little bit harder, but it's gonna start to add up and you're not gonna be able to get them all in and then you may give up. So I really just want you to commit to the 100 and that's how we make it realistic. But when you start to compound those squats, it's like compounding those calories, it's not going to have the same realistic approach. All right, number five, focus on form as number one. Form. I am super big on form, big on mind-muscle connection. That's how you're going to not only avoid injury, but get the most out of this challenge. Mind and that body. Wherever we're working the booty. I don't want you thinking about what you have to do tomorrow, what you didn't do yesterday, and that massive to-do list. Anything that's on your mind, I want you to check it at the squat door, and I want you to completely focus on what we're working and making sure that form is really, really good. I repeat myself a lot in these videos because I'm like, keep the chest out, shoulders back, tummy in tight, because it's really, really important, okay? If you have to just do a basic variation because that's where your form's perfect, That's what I want you to do. I don't want you to jump into a variation that you may not be able to do just because it's listed for that day if your form is not number 1. Okay? And go at your own pace, whatever pace that is. It's your pace and it's perfect. Number 6 brings us to don't be afraid to modify, okay? I don't want you to think that the squat variation that I'm giving you is the only squat variation or the squat variation that is going to be like that you ace this challenge. I'm just offering you different types of squats, not only to make our challenge fun, but to inspire you to be able to use these squats throughout the year in your workouts, okay? So don't be afraid to modify. If you can't do a jump squat, maybe because you have a knee issue or you're just new and you're just not really sure, it's okay. I'm just giving you ideas and I'm just getting the brain going and I just want to show you different ways of doing these squats, but feel free to modify as needed, go back to a basic squat, do whatever you need to do. This is your journey, okay? I'm here to help you along the way and push you and inspire you, but it's you versus you always. Number 7, support, support, support. And I think I have a cheerleader coming in my door right now. I can hear her, maybe not, she took a detour. Support is huge. That is why I am massively such a promoter of tribes and having support, having all of us squatting together from all over the world. It's like, how could you not open up your Facebook or see on Instagram, #GFitSquats. How could you not just be inspired when you see everyone squatting and you're waking up and people from across the world are just going to bed and they've already got their squats in. And so you're like, yes, if they can do it, I can do it. And support is number 1. So you've got the most incredible tribe here. Use it. Post, 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 post. It is infectious, the energy that goes off here. When we kick things off, it's amazing when all those posts come through. It's just like you're on fire. And I'm really, really big on that. So use our group. Post, 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 post. It really works. It's magic. It really is magic. Number 8 is celebrate your success, okay? So I want you to have like a celebration, whatever that is. It could be a date night with your hubby. It could be a date night with your girls. It could be a new pair of leggings, a new pair of shoes, get your hair done, go to the spa, whatever it is, a massage, that'd be kind of nice. But I want you to have something that you're going to celebrate your success with. And I even recommend like mini celebrations along the way, like maybe when you get to the 21-day mark, maybe when you get to the 70-day mark. Make it like your own little milestones that you can like celebrate along the way. They don't have to be massive. It could just be a pedicure or could just be a bubble bath. It really doesn't have to be massive, but have these little milestones that are going to keep you going. And then step it up a little bit for when you finish and have like a celebratory meal. Next one is reminders, reminders, reminders. So you've got our squat challenge page. We're going to remind you every single day. I'm going to be shooting you emails. I'm going to be reminding you constantly. Did you get in your squats? How are you doing? How are you feeling? But remind yourself with little sticky notes, like maybe in your car, like squats, put it on your mirror, right on your mirror. I've got some squat takes, or you get one of those and wear that proud. The more reminders that you could put out there to remind you of not only did you get in your squats, but how these squats are making you feel. And the more that you can have those reminders, the more successful you are going to be. Number 10, play games with yourself. So whatever that is, like I said, like you can't have your coffee until you get in your squats. Or maybe if you're like addicted to social media, you cannot go on social media until you get in your squats, except for our group page, because that might inspire you. But set up little games like, okay, if I do this, then I can do that. And I'm constantly playing these games, and this is what kind of keeps you in the game, no pun intended. So I want you guys to listen to this again. I want you to nail every single one of those. Bam, 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 bam. And the final one is, I can't stress enough, you guys, how much you cannot out-squat a bad diet. Just like you can't out-train a bad diet. You can show up every single day and you can give it your all. You can have good form. You can have that mind-muscle connection. But if you're not being mindful about what you're putting in your mouth, you're not going to have the best results. And I have had such phenomenal results myself and watching so many people when you combine the squats, and oftentimes it's literally just the squats, your 100 a day, plus eating for purpose with my methods. You combine the two, and you will get massive results and proof that it doesn't take much, but you need to have that combination of eating for purpose, eating healthy, eating in a strategic way that's going to allow you to maximize these results, shred body fat, and just be able to combine these two magical variables to get amazing results without having to kill yourself this summer. Okay, so check out my Ultimate Summer Shred. It's your full diet plan. It's every week. You've got your program that you follow, showing you exactly how to eat with recipes while you're putting in all that work to get the most out of it with food. It's 90% diet when you want those massive results to your body. And I remember when I used to go to a gym, I'm using this as an example because, you know, when I'm at home, I'm not really seeing new people walk in and out the door. I'm only seeing my kids walk in and out of the door. But when I would go to the gym, I would be there when I was competing every day. I had my time, and I'm very like on it, right? 5 a.m. I'd be on that cardio machine, killing it. And I would see the same people coming in all the time. And it's so cool to see their commitment and their consistency and their grit and their dedication to their fitness. But on another note, I was seeing the same people coming in all the time, not really making any progress. And I was like, part of me was proud of them for showing up. And then part of me was like kind of feeling bad because I'm like, I wish that they would spend just as much time that they're spending in the gym to drive to the gym I mean, it's a lot, right? Every day you've got to motivate yourself to go, and you got to get there, and you got to get in your car if you're working at a gym. And I was like, if they would just put that much energy into their diet and make some dietary changes, it's going to be like, everything's actually going to, maybe they're just working out because it makes them feel good, because it makes me feel good too. But why not actually change your body in incredible ways? So I really want you to show up and get the squats in, but I want you to get the most out of this, and diet, food. I don't even like that word diet, but eating for purpose is really where it's at in combination with our squats. All right, you guys, so please, I want you to listen to these tips because you will be so successful if you just commit and follow all of these different tips. I'm going to be giving you as much as I can because I want you to be a success this summer, because I believe in this challenge so much. That's why this is the 5th year I've done it. It ignites that fire. If you've been feeling kind of like, oh, I'm just kind of bored with my fitness, I don't know what to do, you're either bored or you just like haven't started something and you need something exciting, this is it. This is going to do it. It's going to set the tone. And when you commit to 95 days, there is absolutely no better feeling than follow through, than saying, wow, I did it. I cannot believe I did it, and I was super overwhelmed, but I committed and I listened to all those tips Gina said, and I cannot believe that I actually followed through and did it. There is no better feeling. And that was the feeling that I had when I did everything in my power to do the best that I could. When I stepped on that Olympia stage and I stepped on that Arnold stage, I knew that I had done everything that I had the power to do, and I gave it my all. And that's all you can do. And knowing that you showed up every day and you put in the effort and you gave it your all, there's absolutely, I mean, I get chills just thinking about it. There is no better feeling than that. And I want you guys all to experience that feeling, and you will this summer if you commit and show up every single day. And there's a lot of you that did last year, and you guys know what I'm talking about. It's a pretty remarkable, unbelievable feeling that all of you will witness. Don't forget, share it with your friends. I'll post a link below. I'm also going to put together this video, and I'm going to save it so that you guys have access to these tips so that you guys can bookmark it, go back. I'm here to be your biggest fan. All of us are in this together, and it's going to be so much fun. 100 squats every day of summer. Remember, you could split them up however you want. You can knock out all 100 at once. If you're having one of those days, you can do 10 sets of 10, 4 sets of 25. However you want to do it, I just want you to make sure that you nail those 100 every single day. I cannot wait to squat with all of you this summer. Have an incredible day, you guys. It's on. I cannot wait. All right, guys, I'll talk to you real soon. Mwah.